Welcome to the Hot Take Hotline. Only the spiciest takes right here, right now. You have a spicy take? Text us 310-564-7176. And if you want to win a Justin Fields signed jersey, make sure to text us at that number with the code FIELDSDAY. Tonight, we were going to announce a winner for that jersey on Thursday Night Football, after Thursday Night Football, on our TikTok live show called After Hours. Guys, welcome to the show. Ready to dish out some hot takes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
ready.
All right, so per usual, I'm going to start off with the Nuke King himself. Joseph, you're on the line, baby. What do you got?
All right, let's stick around for Thursday Night Football tonight. Texans beat the Eagles.
Yep.
Let's get excited. Texans beat the Eagles, and my favorite part about this bet is if that's going to happen, the Texans defense is going to score a touchdown tonight. I love it. The Eagles, I think, I'm not going to say fraudulent. They're still one of the best teams in the league, but that 7-0 looks way better than it actually is. And the Texans have been in close games the whole entire year. What way to spoil the Philadelphia hype right now than losing tonight in Thursday Night Football and losing in the World Series? Phillies also go down. Philly burns tonight.
Joey, remember the Arizona Cardinals last year? What was their record before it came crashing down? It was 7-0. It was 7-0.
The city of Philly takes a huge L tonight.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even know where to start. I'll give you the spread on this or the money line, however you want to look at it. I'm not sure if I like the fact that, Houston does not have Brandon Cooks. Sure, it's a home game for him, so that's a big help. But how are they going to stop this Philadelphia offense that has been just unstoppable this year, at least in the first half? Second half, they've been, but they don't have to because they're winning their games handedly. So, I love the piss and vinegar. Just not sure I can get on board.
The whole city of Houston is getting a drug test by Roger tomorrow. That's what's happening.
Wait, oh my God. That didn't even click to me that it's Philly, Houston in the World Series.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hey, welcome.
Oh my goodness.
I love to see that click in real time. So basically what you're saying is you're going for the Houston special. So we have Texans money line. We have Astros money line. We have Houston Texans anytime defensive touchdown. What's the fourth part of that degenerate parlay? Like Damian Pierce anytime touchdown?
No,
off the board?
Even worse. Davis Mills gets in the end zone on a QB sneak from the 1 yard line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, can I not to throw some shade on you here, Joey, but can I just say that Miles Sanders will outscore the Texans tonight?
Wow.
How about that?
He can't. Well, he can't if Gainwell and Scott are so involved. How is he going to outscore them?
Touchdowns. What does he have? 2 straight games with a touchdown?
Hey, you know what, Jeff? Why don't we take that hot take and just throw some more gasoline on it? Scott's going to outrush Miles Sanders.
Oh, man. All right. Hey,
find the end zone.
Oh, wait. I feel like as the official hot takes bet commissioner, I feel a little something on my neck. Man, is there another bet coming on? Come on, what do we got here?
Oh, that reminds me. I actually ordered the orange hair dye 2 days ago. It should be here soon.
Yes.
We'll get that going for sure.
Taylor Heineke for the win.
I feel like there's a bet here to be made. Miles Sanders versus the Houston Texans.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right, what do you got?
I don't know. We might as well have Joey do this since he apparently is the one that's in freaking La La Land.
Okay. Jeff, if that does not come true, I think you need to tweet a video saying how Tua is a top 1 quarterback in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? The odds are not in my favor, but you know what? I'll take that anyway. I mean, shoot, why not? It's for a good cause.
The question is, what on my end now?
Oh man! All right. So if Sanders outscores the Texans, are we? Hey, I guess 6 points per touchdown. So they'd have to stay with under like 12 points if he scores twice.
No, Sanders will give you 7. I think that makes it a little bit more fair. We'll give you 7 for Sanders.
You have to tweet out. Joey has to tweet out that Tua has only been successful because of Tyreek Hill this season.
Oh my God!
Yes.
I will get ripped by my own fan base. I'm a well-known
Perfect.
guy in that community.
Perfect. That's great.
All right, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Can
All right,
Tua
so
make it through a game?
The official bet here for Thursday Night Football is the Houston Texans total points versus Miles Sanders total points. Miles Sanders touchdowns are worth 7 points. And if Jeff loses, he has to say that Tua is the best quarterback in the NFL. And if Joey loses, he has to say that Tua is only good because of Tyreek or something in that Tua is not actually that good. Great.
All right, deal. Lock
All
it
right.
in.
I should have done fantasy points for Sanders, but I guess I'll take touchdowns points.
All good.
And if there's a tie, you both have to do it.
Deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Deal.
All right.
All right. I love those. All right. Steph, what do you got for your hot take?
Okay, I don't think this should be a hot take, so I'm going to make it a little bit hotter than it is. The Atlanta Falcons do not lose a game the rest of the season.
What?
Yes.
I think they're okay. If it's less hot, I think that they will lose one of these games, but I think that their schedule is a cakewalk. They play the Panthers, the Chicago Bears, the Commanders, the Steelers, the Saints, the Ravens, the Cardinals, and the Bucks. Their schedule is a freaking joke, and I think that they can win and all of those games. Probably will lose 2, but they're making it to the playoffs. I don't know why that's still plus money on that.
Wait, so you're saying that you think that they're going to go 11-6 this season?
No, they're going to lose 2 games, but for the purpose of the show, Jason.
No, I understand. They're 4-4
yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
so
I think so. Yes.
They go 6-2 the rest of the way. They end up at 11-6.
Yeah, look at their schedule. It's a joke.
I love it. I'm a big advocate for the Falcons winning their division. So
Jason loves it because he's
plus
a
260.
Mariota truther.
is
They
a-
might even lose to the Chargers this week.
There's nothing.
They are not losing to the
they're not.
Chargers this week.
Mariota.
There's our bet.
rolling.
There's our bet.
Chargers run D is so bad.
Until it's not.
The fact that you two think that is not even a question that the Falcons are going to win this week, it makes me I have to bet on the Chargers.
Well, I haven't taken their money line, but
You guys are so confident.
Yeah, because I think the Chargers. I'm kind of over the Chargers this season.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jason. I love you, but
They suck.
That's fair. I mean, either way, I get my Oregon quarterback winning this game, so I'm cool. I just think it's insane. I think it's insane to think that the Chargers coming off of a bye don't have a massive advantage over the Falcons that just played 5 quarters last week and have to be emotionally exhausted after beating the Panthers in that fashion. Like, I think this is a smoky position for the Chargers to walk into.
It rhymes with Dandon Daly.
Yeah, well, that's fair. Fair enough. Makes complete sense to me. Brandon Staley has a lot left to prove. I still think that I'm going to end up with the Chargers. But I think that a lot of people are going to end up looking at this and be like, oh, the Falcons are better than the Chargers, +3 easy. And when everybody thinks that same way, my DJ brain just goes, nah, someone's got to be wrong here.
No, I think that the Chargers are still sweethearts. I don't want to look at where the money is now because you said that. I can pull it up somewhere.
If it's on the Falcons and the line has not moved off +3, that absolutely means something to me.
Where the hell is this game, huh? Oh, jeez. All right, let's see. What's going on here? Action Network.
I don't know. There you go.
All right. Let's go. Let's get it up here. What are we looking at? Why am I not logged in? This is ridiculous, Jason. This is usually your job.
All right. I can get it. I have it right here.
Okay. I'm in. She's in.
Okay. You can read it.
Chargers, 74% of the money, 54% of the bets are on the Chargers. The spread
Sharp money.
is 3. I don't care about the Sharps this week.
Plus 20% of the money is on the Chargers in this game. I'm pretty sure I know which side I have to be on in this game, unfortunately.
It's all right. Joey and I got it.
I like it. I like the over 10.5 wins for the Falcons is a really spicy bet. I don't know what it is in the market right now. It's probably like 8.5, something like that.
7.5.
7.5. So go smash that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jeff, what do you got?
All right, so this week on Sunday Night Football is a huge game between the Titans and the Chiefs. This is in Kansas City, and this
Here it comes.
big playoff implications because the Titans are currently the number 2 seed in the AFC. The Chiefs are number 3. So whoever wins this is going to go a long way towards how this ends up at the end of the year. I am saying that the Titans are going to shock the Chiefs in Kansas City. I think that we're going to see another huge game from Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry and the Titans are 4-1 career against the Chiefs. That includes playoffs. Henry is coming off of 4 straight 100-yard games, including a 200-yard game last week. And remember, Josh Jacobs ran for 154 against these Chiefs in Kansas City back in week 5. They can be run on. I think Tennessee knows what their offense is. It's all about Derrick Henry, and I think he rules this week on Sunday Night Football. I say the Titans win, going away.
All right. I'm gonna have to disagree with that because I have a very similar opposite take of blowing them out, and the reason for that is the Titans to me are horrible. They started off 0-2. They got smoked by Buffalo. It wasn't even a game. And then they win their next 5 in very one-score possession games against garbage teams like the Commanders, the Colts, the Texans. Now you're going against the Chiefs. You're going against a team similar to the Bills when it comes to offensive weapons and explosion. No shot they keep up. The run game is not going to do it. I think the Titans get smoked.
I have a little bit of a counterpoint. There's 2 counterpoints. One, literally almost every team in the league sucks. So I feel like any game you could say that about. And number 2 is the Titans are a team that tend to play up and down to their competition. So it just will be an interesting game. I don't think I'm ready to go full in on the Titans, but I get the appeal there.
Andy Reid off of a bye, 20-3 in his career.
Yeah.
His record off a bye at home, 12-1 in his career, including 10-3 against the spread. The fact that you think that this dumb fuck Titans team that's winning with Tinkerbell on their fucking shoulder is going to beat the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City, you are out of your goddamn mind. Now, I love the spicy take. You brought it, but you're fucking wrong.
The Andy Reid bye thing is what makes it even more shocking, of course.
I like the 12.5 at the Titans, though.
When it happens.
I'm not ready to say they're going to win, but that's too many points. No, thank you.
All right. Let's see where I want to go with this. Let's do a 2-team underdog parlay this weekend. Joey's not going to like one of them. Chicago Bears money line plus 170 against the Miami Dolphins. The second one is going to be the Washington Commanders plus 150 against the Minnesota Vikings. Both of them, put them together. Both underdogs win this weekend. I guarantee it.
I have a better one.
Oh.
And you're not going to like it already because the Falcons are in it. The Falcons and the Jaguars. The Raiders suck. They are not a good football team. They will continue to be a bad football team. I think both those teams are winning. I love them both this week. So that's it.
Aren't they favorites? Or no, the Chargers are over Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Falcons are plus 140-ish. Jacksonville's plus 105 right now.
Yeah. Well,
Jason's is you said it was better. I disagree.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think that the Commanders are beating the Vikings. Everyone is so love drunk over Heineke. I get it.
They are love drunk. The Commanders are such
it's so annoying. Every time the Heineke comes in, it's like, yeah, Heineke MVP. So excited. No, I'm over it. The Commanders, I need a little bit more out of the Commanders. Well, I do think NFC East is they're not at the bottom there, and they're going to end up probably. Do you think the Commanders can sneak their way into the playoffs? Because I think they might be able to.
They definitely could. I mean, look, I'm just looking at the number right now. So it opened at 3.5. It was now down to 3. 57% of the bets and 83% of the money is coming in on the Commanders. This is all sharp money. Plus 26%. It's the second biggest on the board behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Minnesota Vikings, like we talked about on the show, Gambling with Gold on Tuesday, Steph, they are pulling wins out of their ass. 5 straight one-score wins. Now they go on the road versus a team that's getting healthier, getting better. I hate this spot. And Like, there's a guaranteed blood bank lock that someone on the Vikings gets injured on that stupid fucking field.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know how much money the two of us have on the Vikings this entire. What are you doing? Why would you say that? Please don't say that. Take that back. No, take that back.
It's all right. It's only going to be Johnny Munt or something like that.
Wow.
Okay, I think that Hockenson scores this weekend.
I like that.
I don't think Hockenson plays this weekend.
How many snaps is he going to get?
No,
Shoot, he doesn't know anything.
Wait, I have a question. Jason. Why the fuck are you on the Bears?
Have you seen Justin Fields play the last 2 weeks? Have you seen Miami play outdoors on non-turf surfaces or in the heat?
God.
You guys
Tua
stink.
jinxed himself with his cocky little quote.
Why? Everyone shits on him for being this little quiet, not a leader, and then he comes out after playing amazing and says, "We're not afraid we're not afraid to talk Super Bowls," and everyone's freaking out now.
No, he said yeah, that was a jab. What was it? What was the exact?
Oh no,
quote
he said I think my deep ball got a little better, which it did.
Okay. Okay.
He's throwing buttes.
Talk about love drunk.
If he didn't get hurt, that's an MVP.
Let's just speak to the fact that Miami is coming off of a great win, and they opened at +6. It's already down to 4.5 and moving towards 4. So we know where the sharp money is coming in on. Okay, and you guys made 2 big trades this weekend. Well, 1.5 big trades. Jeff Wilson, we'll see. But Bradley Chubb, you would think that the entire world, all the public, is going to be like, we love the Dolphins. They're going to the Super Bowl. The line is moving the other way. I'm just reading the tea leaves, buddy. You guys are going to lose this week.
No. I think Mostert has 150 rushing yards because we're also facing a Bears defense that just got torched by Tony Pollard. So I think Mostert's going to have a better game. He's going to have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I'm going to say that Jeff Wilson outrushes Mostert this week. God. Here's why. First of all, he's a plug-and-play running back in that system. He knows Mike McDaniel. Mike McDaniel knows him. So he's going to go in and be a strong asset from the beginning, and I think it's going to be hot hand, and he's going to have that hot hand, and Wilson's going to overtake the lead role in Miami.
Well, the glory of this hot take is if he does, I'll still be happy. So all 4 NFC East teams make the playoffs.
What's Dan doing? Dan from the rafters coming in.
From the rafters. I don't know.
All right, well, the Eagles are definitely in.
Whoa. Sure.
The Cowboys are probably definitely in. The Giants may lose every game the rest of the season, but no one there cares because they're already so excited with Brian.
What do you mean? Their schedule is stupid. I don't think we're going to make I actually like taking the Giants to not make the playoffs, but I would. They have the Texans, Detroit. Who else left? Commanders twice, Colts, Eagles twice. My hot take is I think the Giants split with the Eagles, and I think they lose to the Commanders possibly twice.
Okay, so I don't know. The NFC is a joke. Maybe there's a chance you get 4 teams in. That'd be crazy, though.
That's hot. That's a spicy take.
The problem is that at the end of the season, when it's all divisional games, they're just going to beat up on each other. So someone's going to end up losing out because they're just going to end up splitting with each other.
We don't see the Eagles for the first time till week 14.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. At the end of the season, everyone's just going to beat up on each other. That's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard.
It's going to be fun.
But I don't hate it. Thanks, Dan, for chiming in with a hot take. All right, let's go back to Joey.
Okay. If you really want to go back to me, I'm going to go with, I just can't believe I'm saying this, Seattle Seahawks going to the NFC Championship.
Hey now.
Okay.
What are the odds on that one?
I think that they have been an absolute wagon. Geno Smith right now is easily a top 5 quarterback in the league this season. Their schedule is pretty tough, but if they could get past this schedule and make the playoffs, I guarantee they're a underdog Cinderella story in the playoffs. Give me them NFC Championship led by Geno Smith.
I mean, that's not a bad take. You got the they owned the rookie of the month for both offense and defense. Tariq Woolen at corner and Kenneth Walker at running back.
The
Geno
Giants
Smith
shut
is
down
having-
Kenneth Walker. Sorry.
Geno Smith is having a career year. Everyone left them for dead. I mean, they have everything but to prove themselves what they can do. So, I mean, shoot, it's possible you get into the playoffs, anything can happen. If they win the division, they get a home game at least. If they win that, then it's who knows. And you're right there. Not bad. I like it.
I keep saying to Jason on Gambling with Gold, and I think this is the last week I'm going to say it. I just think that the Seahawks, like at some point, I think that they're going to have massive regression, and I could be really wrong, and I don't really want to be right because I do love Geno Smith and a lot of the players on that team, and I like the whole like fuck you Russ, like I'm so into that, love that vibe. Something about them screams regression is coming, and it's not the numbers, it's not the way. Just I genuinely think that they're going to be one of those teams that regresses.
So, did you say they would win the NFC Championship or get there?
No. Just make it.
So win the divisional round, I guess, is what it is.
Yeah, win the divisional round.
So
I can't
2 playoff wins.
Go into a Super Bowl, but yeah, 2 playoff wins is very
wins.
doable.
That's doable.
Whoa! They could get the 1 seed. It's
Hey,
theoretically.
whoa.
The Eagles are going to have the 1 seed, or the Vikings are also.
No,
in that mix.
Vikings are gonna have the 1 seed.
We did say that. We did say that, despite the fact that one of their guys is going to get injured this week.
Dude,
Jason, how about this? Heineke's going to get hurt this week, and then what? Sam Howell.
Fuck.
Sam Howell.
How many catches does
shit.
Hockenson have?
0.
0?
1 in the end zone.
I think
There we go.
I think he might get at least 1, but I mean, shoot, if you're a tight end going to a new team, you got to learn that offense. You got to learn the blocking schemes. You got to, unless they just say go out and run routes, which I doubt is going to happen.
The cool thing is they actually still have not moved on from Mike Zimmer's playbook, so it's basically a coloring book, and it is not hard.
Rack
One
that one,
line.
man. We got to rack that one.
Someone
we
clip that.
also got a rookie quarterback going against Bill Belichick this week. What do you think about that, Jason? Sam Ellinger, let's go, my man.
I actually already bet on the Colts +6. Yikes.
So now you got a little.
No,
faith.
I'm still anti Sam Ellinger. I'm still anti. I have no idea what Frank Reich is trying to do there, but I think that 6 points for a team with as much talent, even if they're not playing well as the Colts against this Patriots team, is, especially the way that Mac Jones is playing, is like, that's aggressive. The total was 39 when I bet it at 6. Like that, the total is just so low that I have to take the value on the Colts. I don't like it. I probably won't even watch the fucking game, but I hope the Patriots win 2017 and I just go home happy.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, the Patriots only won that game against the Jets because Zach Wilson was a literal steaming pile of dog shit last week. Like, that's the only reason why. Mac Jones did not outplay him by any means.
Yeah, absolutely. It was disgusting. All right. Who hasn't done their second hot take? Jeff, I know you haven't done yours, so.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. So the Chiefs made a move at the deadline, bringing in Kadarius Toney.
Oh, boy.
And
Steph, you might want to chug the rest of that White Claw.
I know where this is.
It's a LaCroix. I didn't drink
And
it.
everyone's wondering what in the world he's going to do, myself included. I think he's going to flop. He has one big game in his career, and that was that 10-catch game against Dallas last year.
That he got kicked out for punching someone, to be clear.
Every single other game that he has played, he's finished outside of the top 30 in terms of weekly fantasy wide receivers. We already know from Andy Reid, who said, and I quote, "We'll see how he fits in. It'll be a gradual process working him in."
You want to know how he
does
fits?
that mean?
He's going to be returning punts for them. That's what I think. I think that's the deal.
You already have
random plays. I actually don't know if fantasy relevance is, I don't know. It depends. I wish the best for Kadarius Toney. I'm more like butthurt because I genuinely wanted him to succeed on my freaking team. So he kind of hurt my feelings. And I never buy jerseys because I don't really wear them. And I bought his jersey. So I'm just annoyed. Like, don't make me waste money. At least I got it from China. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting. Sky Moore is definitely dead, though.
So no one thinks he's going to be like another Tyreek Hill?
No.
I don't think so.
I have a hot take for Toney, and it's a comparison, and it's not Tyreek Hill, although that would be hilarious. I think the best comp is Percy Harvin.
Wow.
Yeah, that is his comp.
Completely unreliable. Can never trust him to be on your team for a full season. But when he plays in that offense, your eyes are not going to be able to come off him because he's going to be absolutely electric, and he will help punt game, kick return, running back, wide receiver. Exactly. I think it will be modern-day Percy Harvin.
Wildcat.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
That's interesting. I mean, he can put his foot in the dirt. That's for sure. We
I
know
love
that.
him. I'm sad.
Wow.
All right, Steph, what do you got?
I'm just gonna be obnoxious at this point. At this point, let's just go for it. Well, one, I think that Houston is gonna end up having to release Brandon Cooks because he's gonna put up enough of a stink. Where he lands is interesting. Probably the Cowboys. I'm sure that they are expecting that to occur at this point. How about OBJ back to the New York Giants? Can we get that for something? Why not?
I don't think anyone else like that.
I mean, I've seen rumors. I personally want OBJ to come to the Finns, and we toss Cedric Wilson.
Like now it's too far. I promise you that there is a higher chance that OBJ comes to the Giants than to the Finns. I literally promise you that.
I don't know. I think he's still scared to lose a fight to the kicking net than ever go back to MetLife again. But
here's a little hot take on OBJ and why I don't think he'll go back to the Giants, despite the fact that I think that he has some interest, and the GM said that there's some interest. So I get it. And coming back home, it's a good story. Mm-hmm. I do think that he probably wants to go to a Super Bowl contender, and I think we can all agree, despite the fact the Giants are 6-2, are not a Super Bowl contender.
They're not.
But two, because of the way that he's torn his knee up twice, I don't think that he wants to play on a field with turf anymore. So I think he has to go to a team with a grass home field, which means that I think that it's going to end up being a team that really need like a Tampa, Green Bay, someone like that. Maybe maybe the 49ers, like something like that over.
It'll have to be somewhere warm because I think he's kind of a brat. As much as Green Bay would be one thing, I just do not think he wants to play there.
Yeah, honestly, Dallas would make a ton of sense, but I don't think he wants to play on that turf, man.
I mean, Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium.
Yes, I understand warm
grass.
Is it safe to say that Beckham has more bad games than good games in his career?
No.
Come on.
He's just
he had the best 3-year start in like the history of football.
And then
that's receiver.
It. That's it.
What do you mean? He was the reason that the Rams transformed into what they transformed into the rest of the season. He was also the best player in the Super Bowl when he was on the field. He was better than Cooper Kupp while he was on the field during the Super Bowl. You're crazy.
That's debatable.
No, it's not. He was the first quarter MVP of the Super Bowl was Odell Beckham Jr. It's not even a fucking question.
1 quarter. Anyway.
He scored a touchdown.
He's not as good as he once was. What's that song?
No shit, he's had 19 injuries.
Yeah. So I just think he's had more bad games than good. I'll look at that. I'm going to effort that.
More bad games than good.
He got his Super Bowl. Why not just go back to the Giants and finish out your career?
I think so. He loves Saquon. He loves Sterling. Those are his guys over there.
I think he's honestly matured as a player. He was a little drama queen. He got his ring. No, he's good now. He's all right. He's got a kid. He's got a wife. Go back to the Giants and finish your career. I like the take, honestly. I'd like to see him back in New York.
Let's go.
But if he doesn't go to New York, Miami?
That's fine. I like the idea in my head. He's not going to Miami. That's for damn sure. 49ers would be very interesting. Now I'm starting to kind of like that take, and I can't get it out of my head.
49ers would be super spicy. Imagine that.
Especially with
Jimmy
Debo's
G,
hamstring injury.
I still think they're limited by him. I still think they're limited by Jimmy G. I think that will end up hurting
Debo, Odell, Ayuk, Kittle, McCaffrey. That is insane.
Ooh,
Texans money line.
All right. I missed the beginning of the show. Yes.
Spicy.
Team Anthony Thomas, you are on the money because that is such a lot.
King.
All right, I got 2 hot takes really quickly. This first one, I guess maybe isn't that spicy, but given what we saw on Monday night, maybe it is. The Cincinnati Bengals are going to win by 30 points this weekend against the Carolina Panthers.
No.
30. Yes. They are going to win by 30. They will
No
put up.
way.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Good. Like I said last week on the Green Bay shit, it's a good thing that Vegas accepts my bets on this shit because they're going to win by 30 points this week. I'm taking all the alt lines on the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh yeah, they're going to put up at least a 35 burger. Yeah. Give me. You know what? Screw it. Give me 42-14. I think. No, more than that. I need 42-7 for the Bengals this weekend. Easy.
They have no offensive line.
The Carolina Panthers have one player on defense who's actually competent right now.
The Carolina Panthers are coming off a really big win, okay?
They gave up 37 points to the Atlanta Falcons, and they lost for the record.
I was referring to the Tampa Bay win 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. I forgot about the absolute beatdown.
Okay.
Joey just completely phased out on week 8.
Yeah, I try to put that one aside. But no, I hate the Bengals. I think they're severely overrated. And without Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow is a lost puppy. So
yeah,
I'm okay.
All right. Bengals are going to win by 30.
I'll take the under.
The second hot take here. I've said this a couple times on the show, but I actually think that I mean it this time. If Cliff Kingsbury loses to the Seattle Seahawks this weekend, he has to be done. It's over. Get the hell out of town.
Going anywhere.
He has to be done. He has to leave. It's embarrassing. They're going to be 3-7, 3-6 with that team. They're going nowhere. Get rid of them.
I like the Cardinals to win this weekend. I think that this is where the Seahawks, we talked about this on the show. This is where it starts to come in. They very badly need to get this win. DeAndre Hopkins is an absolute dog. Everyone forgot about him. Fade him in fantasy, and now I'm going to kick everyone's ass, and I'm so excited about it. He's an absolute dad. Sick of everyone's shit. I think Arizona wins this weekend because this is what Cliff does. Like, he's just going to save his job.
You are right on that completely. There's been so many times where he should have lost and his job should have been done. I've never rooted for a coach to get fired until Jason got me on the anti-Cliff Kingsbury train until this year. I'm waiting for it, but he keeps saving his ass, so wouldn't be surprised.
Seahawks and Bears.
Is this the Bizarro
Bears? Bears. We like the Bears to win.
Who's this guy?
We don't think that.
Is week 9 the Bizarro week?
Show. You got to go back and listen because I did a whole Falcons.
Rewind. We were gassing the Falcons.
Rewind. We went off.
Win,
I guess the last one would be. Yeah, the last one would be. This is kind of a sad one, but I think that if the Detroit Lions don't win this week against the Packers, I think Dan Campbell's done.
Oh, that makes me sad though.
Yeah, it makes me sad, but I think
the Lions are too loyal, like stupidly loyal of an organization. Dan Campbell's going to be there for 4 years.
I hope so. I love Dan Campbell, but I don't feel great about it.
The worst coach who probably will keep his job is Josh McDaniels. For now, at least.
Probably Brandon Staley.
Oh,
Steph being the most anti-Brandon Staley person is my favorite. This is the best.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Anybody got any hot takes for the road?
No.
I'm all
My
good.
camera looks drunk all of a sudden, so I think it's time to get out of here.
We got a lot in though.
Yeah, we did.
Thanks everybody for joining us on the Hot Take Hotline. If you have a hot take, you want us to review it, text us at 310-564-7176. Also, if you want to win that Fields jersey tonight, which we will give away on our TikTok show after hours, after Thursday Night Football, text that number with the code FIELDSDAY, and you'll be automatically entered to win. Good luck on all your bets tonight. We will talk to you soon. See ya.
See you, everyone.